guys, welcome to my newest YouTube video. Basically, we are testing out this build, which I got. It's called the Elemental Druid build. So if you guys aren't aware of the Elemental Druid build, you get 1 in Storm Strike and get it up to Fierce Storm Strike to make enemies vulnerable. Very, very important in this build as well. Next up, you basically get to Landslide to max and also get up to Primal Landslide. Then you get up to Heart of the Wild, then you get up to Wild Impulses. You also get Evan Bulwark as well. You also get Cyclone Armor as well. Basically, they're very, very important for your defensive cooldowns. Make sure you stay alive because you could be basically in melee the entire time. Next up, you don't get any of these because they're mainly pointless. Next up, you get Trample, and then you get Enhanced Trample, and then also you get Savage Trample. The main reason why you get it is for Savage Trample because you want to generate a lot of spirit with this build. Last but not least, you want to get Petrify. So Petrify is one of the best ultimates because killing spirit gets you more spirit, killing people gets more spirit, and also basically Petrify's effect decreased by 1 second. So basically, you stun off for 4.78 seconds, and you just basically you blast people to death. As you can see here, you get more crit damage and stuff like that as well. You want to focus a lot more on crit damage, essentially, as well, to people who are vulnerable, which you do a ton of damage with. So we're going to go into this dungeon just quickly to give you a quick preview of what to do and stuff like that as well. Always make sure you have armor on you as well to, reduce your damage. So having Evan Bulwark, that was Petrified accident, but having Evan Bulwark on as well is quite important because it gives you a pretty decent barrier. Now you can see here you can knock them away as well, and then what you want to be doing is basically trying to group them all up and then AoE like that. Now once you get them all mobilized, you can just basically go to town. So the main thing is once it's immobilized, you can just basically spam it to no end. So that's what you want to do is what you want to spam. But once the target is immobilized, you can spam it to no end. And that's basically what you want to be doing. Now for bosses as well, Petrify is very, very important because obviously it freezes the bosses and also increases your crit damage to them as well. With the stats, there's really no real important stats you need to get as per se, other than of course anything increasing crit damage is very, very important. So you can see here, if it's not immobilized, don't use your Landslide because your Landslide's only a very small area. Now with these Revenant mobs as well, it's very, very, very important to make sure you don't get caught by them, obviously, because they do fuck tons of damage. Now this is an advantage of Petrify here as well. You can see here, I'm just absolutely trucking them with it. Now also as well, Landslide is incredible AoE. And also use Cyclone as well when you just basically need to get everyone away from you. But overall, like, it's a very, very strong build. There's obviously a lot of things that can make this build a lot better. Of course, there's some legendaries as well. One legendary in particular that makes when you do earth damage, lightning damage is a bit more, and vice versa. And you may want to use that as well. But I hope you guys learned a lot from that little build there as well. We see the build guide as well. You can actually go to Icy Veins. They give you a great guide on how to level up with it as well. Remember, guys, it's only an early game build. Do not take it as a be-all and end-all. It is only a leveling build for basically Elemental Druids. I think Elemental Druid's probably going to be the strongest at the moment, generally because of the fact that you can immobilize and keep everyone in one area, and also does very, very big AoE damage compared to the other builds. Anyways, that's it, by the way, guys. Hope you guys have a good one. But if you want to level your Druid a bit quicker, this is what you wanted to do, you want to go with. However, if you want to level a toon very, very quickly, I do advise not to go Druid. There's plenty of other classes that do a lot of damage, mainly Rogue. Rogue range build is very good, Sorcerer as well. And last but not least, Necromancer, very, very strong AoE builds that you can easily find out. But anyways, guys, hope you guys have a good one and see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.